This PowerPoint presentation shows how to use the master slides and explains why the master slides are used. So, firstly, why do we use the master slides? Well, the master slides are used to help the person who's designing the slide to provide a consistent look throughout their presentation. This is taken even further within business, as, for example, a business may want to ensure that all their employees that produce presentations for that business use the same consistent look and style, therefore retaining a good strong corporate image throughout, regardless of who produces their slide. So to do this, a company's design team will design a slide background on the master slide and then send out that template to all of the company's employees. Therefore, when any employee within that business produces a presentation, it will always have the same look and feel to it. So for example, Apple might want the Apple logo on the top left of any of the presentations done by any member of staff of their company. So Apple's web design team will set this up on the master slide and send the master slide out to all of their employees. Therefore, when any employee within the Apple Corporation produces a presentation, we will always have that Apple logo on the top right hand of any page of their presentation. So, how do we use the master slides? Well, before I go into the master slide view, I just want to highlight one point which is a common error on preparation for the IGCSE exam when using the master slides. So to do this, in the home ribbon, you've got the new slide option. If I click the down arrow there, we have different types of slides. So for example, we have the title slide, title and content, section header, to content slide, and so on. Now, if I go into the master slide view to highlight this problem, so to do that, if I go click on the view tab to go to the view ribbon, then click on slide master, which is here. In the slide master view, I also have them types of slides. So for example, here the title slide layout, here the title and content layout, section header layout, and so on. Now, if I change any of these specifically down here, it will only change that style of layout. I'm going to do this just to illustrate what problems we have. So on the title slide layout here, I'm just going to insert a shape. I'm going to put a box in. Now I can see here it's only appeared on this one type of slide. If I go to the slide master ribbon and close this view, when I go to the insert in new slides, it's only on the title slide design. Now I actually want my design to appear on all of these designs. So to do this, if I go back to view, slide master, I'm just going to delete this box. So click delete. If I work on the top slide here, it makes changes to all the other slides. So for example, as in many exam papers, they ask you to insert a horizontal or vertical line. So I'm going to do that. So insert, shapes, select line. I'm going to put a vertical line, sorry, I'm going to put a vertical line down the right hand side. Now I've put that line, and you can see that appears on all of these types of slides. Now I'm going to put a horizontal line, and also, as it says in many exam papers, I'm going to change the design of these lines. So I'm going to highlight both lines by clicking on one, holding down the shift key, clicking on the other. Now I'm going to right click on these lines and click format option. Format object, sorry. I'm going to change the width here in the line style option to 3 points thick, and I'm going to change the line color to red and close. I'm also going to insert a grey box here, so insert shapes and just draw a box. Just make sure that's not overlapping. Yep, and right click, format shape, and fill. I'm going to have slide grey, line colour, no line, and close. I'm now going to put the Apple logo just up here, so insert again, picture, select my Apple logo and click insert to move that up, and make sure it's not overlapping any of the other lines I've just put in. Okay, so I now have my design. One other thing I want to do in the master view is in the footer here I want this middle one to say Apple. So if I click here and then type in Apple. Now another common problem is that at the moment this won't show in my normal slides. So what I need to do is I need to go to Insert ribbon, and click on Header and Footer. Now I need to tick this box here which says Footer, and as I tick that box you can see in the preview this becomes black, which means this will show. So if I apply that to all, okay, my master slide is now set up, so I'm going to go to my normal slide view and I can now start working. So to do that, if I click on Slide Master, close Master View, you can now see that my normal slides have my new design. It says Apple here, the Apple logo up there, and any slide that I choose to insert will look exactly the same. Now, for more information on Microsoft PowerPoint, there are 3 other videos you can watch. For now, have a play about using the master slides and familiarise yourself with all the options available.